Football make us sad.
I have my days, but I have my days.
Joey's always depressed on weekends, man. He's got to go to Tottenham, watch him play.
But you're a good fan, though.
I am, innit?
You're a good fan. You actually go knowing that you might take cyanide after, but
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah,
to
like-
go to Tottenham every weekend is...
No, we're not starting to put at that. Fuck that. no, we're not starting.
No.
No. We're not doing that. No. We're not doing that. We're not
It's
doing that. We're
casual.
not doing that.
I haven't even attacked
No.
you. It's calm.
No. It's subtle attacking, bro.
It's not.
It
'Cause
is subtle attacking.
I've got a small file in front of on my lap with insults, so don't worry. If you
Production.
think this is bad,
Production.
we've already started. This is the new way, but you're saying in front of me, he's got Tottenham Jerry man. Tell us something. Oh, there you go.
Darkness Ever Leave.
This is the BV SPORTSHOW. I am Tottenham Joe. To my left,
I am TV Nico, another depressed human being.
the actual host of the show this evening. To his right.
No, you have the right to host. Your team got. I can't even say you got.
Wait.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you got no right.
Let me never talk. Let me never talk because you're gonna have your turn.
One
Innit?
thing we can all say, to gentlemen,
Yeah, go ahead.
at least we all showed up to work today.
Oh yeah, rules.
Yeah.
Certain man are gassed off hat tricks.
Certain man are gassed off beating Everton 4-0 and then can't see them again after 2 defeats. But
Yeah, I can't lie. He ducks too much smoke.
he ducks
And
a lot.
He ducks a lot of smoke.
a lot.
He's here for the good times, not the bad times. Me and Nico are here regardless. But
Yeah.
See it?
We're taking hits. We're taking the hits.
but we're gonna start on the white side of North London.
Yep.
Boy, 2-0 up. What are you saying? Solanke goal, Kulusevski goal.
It's like 2023 Chelsea's not Tottenham, just Chelsea all over again, though, isn't it? Just where I don't even know where to begin with it. There's just so many things to dip into. It's like first 20 minutes you're thinking, oh, we're bang up for it here. Chelsea didn't know what hit them. Pressed them like crazy. Scored 2 quick fire goals. Obviously, Marco Correa slipped twice, but
Yeah,
the game's the game, as we know, gentlemen. The game's the game. You got to take a chance. We took our chances.
He needs his boots as well.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, oh, wow, we might actually just destroy them today. Goodness me, I couldn't have been more wrong. I knew though. I said even on the concourse at halftime when I was talking to my pals and that, I said, oh, my phone's on vibrate. What's going on? I said Chelsea scored. Jadon Sancho absolutely outstanding today. Absolutely outstanding. I can't knock him at all. Great goal. Scored a great goal. But I said at halftime, I said 2-1. We're winning 2-1. Everyone's a bit jumpy. Like, oh wait, did you see us in that first 20 minutes? Oh my god, fantastic. I said calm. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. Whoever scored the next goal wins the game today. Lo and behold, who scores the next goal? Chelsea.
Chelsea 2-2.
Who wins the game? Chelsea. I want to talk about 2 people in particular this evening. Yves Bissouma, Pape Sarr. Gentlemen, what the hell are you doing? First of all, Yves Bissouma, you lose the ball in midfield off a bad touch. Chelsea pick the ball up, go and attack. Your first instinct, you ran back, but then you slide in like that.
Lost his head.
I'm perplexed. Like,
Yeah.
what make
He
like
lost his mind. He lost his bearings and just I don't know what he was thinking.
like I hate using this word, yeah, but that's literally bozo behavior.
Yeah, Bozo Gene.
It's bozo behavior. What makes you? He's not even going away from towards the goal. It's literally going down the byline, and you slide in like that recklessly. What are you doing? Like, I still can't get over what I just saw. It's still fresh. Someone please interject because I still can't wrap my hand around.
I'm going to change the course of the conversation. That earlier we was or off camera we were saying that is it the manager's fault or the player's fault or is it a combination of both or who has the majority of to blame?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. In fact, let me ask Nico first because then you cool down.
Let me say it first. Let me say it first. For me personally, as you said, I've been very critical about Andrew on a couple of occasions on the show, yeah. But today I won't put the sole blame on him. Today it's definitely majority on the players today. For sure on the players today. Because like I said, we're giving away 2 penalties. And after the first goal went in from Chelsea side of things, our heads dropped. And then we lost control of the game again. and it got sloppy. But overall, there could have been points in the game where Ange.
Wait, pause the thing. You need to put your phone on D&D, man. How unprofessional.
Are we still going? Are we still going?
Yeah, we're still going.
Sorry, apologies, people. But yeah, at points when you see me. Oh my God, my phone is going crazy.
No, I'm trying to sabotage the show, fam.
My phone is
Put
going
in
crazy.
D&D.
I've put it on airplane mode. But people, it's like I've lost my bearings.
100 players.
Pape Sarr.
Oh my God, I lost my bearings completely. But yeah, when you see we've lost control of the midfield and our heads have been dropped, it's like you need to change something. It doesn't matter whether you've got kids on the bench or what, you still have James Maddison, Lucas Bergvall. There's people on the bench that you could have brought in to kind of steady the ship at that point. But yeah, I say majority it's on the players today. I actually felt kind of sorry for Ange today, to be honest with you. But yeah, sorry, gentlemen.
I mean, both. I mean, that's just how it is. How it's been for Tottenham for the past few weeks. Both players and manager, man. I think, I don't know. You know, it's going to like half time, going at 2-1, and I was saying to myself as well, like when Chelsea scored their first goal, I was thinking like, yeah, Chelsea. I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea go in here and win it. I don't think anyone would have been surprised. I don't know what the atmosphere was there when you guys went at half time. Like you said, you said it yourself. Whoever scores the next goal will probably go in and win the game. And then soon as you came out second half, it looked like it would be Chelsea. So from that point on, I think I genuinely, I don't know, like obviously you're winning in that moment. It's hard to say because you're winning, but like for me, like the way I look at Tottenham right now, like you guys, Tottenham will always go 20. Either good game they'll play will be first 20 minutes or the last 20 minutes. For me, there's no in between. Like they got to remember there's the rest of the game as well.
Yeah,
there are games where like you probably go out and dominate and win comfortably, but the games like today. Then the game you played midweek against Bournemouth.
Yeah. Today was literally a repeat of Brighton a couple of months ago. We literally repeated that goal in the game.
I think those are tactical managerial issues.
I agree though.
Because
I agree.
Like, if you can see in that game, you can see that the midfield was open on both ends. Yeah. So why didn't you in the second half put on personnel or make adjustments that allowed your midfield to be a bit more solid? Because if you soaked up pressure from Chelsea, you could have hit them in a counter attack or do something different. But he's so dogmatic and doesn't change his approach that these things come into play. That's why I give it to the manager. It's a matter of the players. They didn't cover themselves in glory. But end of the day, managerial instructions have to be put into the players' heads to change the outcome of the game. He just let it run. And Chelsea have more quality than you. So in that moment, what did they do? They overran you with their quality.
Yeah. It's a tricky one because out of what we had available in midfield, Pape, Sarr and Bissouma are the ones that, obviously Bissouma's more of a man that will control the game on the ball. And then Pape Sarr's the one with the legs.
Yeah.
So ideally, you bring on Maddison, of course, you're gonna have some
more
productivity going forward. However, in midfield, like on both ends of the field, Maddison isn't going to give you that side of it. So it's like, I can kind of see why he didn't kind of switch it up. Because other than Maddison, like in midfield, we didn't really have no one else to bring on. Rodrigo Bentancur isn't available. But then again, moving on to a bigger spectrum of the situation, it boils down to the boardroom upstairs. Not being being given the right tools he's needed to actually make the squad stronger to the point where we don't have to get ourselves in a situation.
Use those tools though, because he will still play high line. He hasn't. His plan B is go harder on plan A. So it's a matter of, even if he had a bit more of a solid defensive midfielder to put on the pitch, would he have told them, we're going to soak up a bit of pressure, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then
Probably not.
So that's why it's like you can't give him tools he's not going to use anyway. It's not waste of money, but it's blameless. You can't put the blame on the board. But he said it with his own mouth.
He said it with his own mouth. He has.
He said it with his own mouth.
I can't really.
At the end of the day, though, like they're not gonna the ball's not gonna go anytime soon, especially with the infrastructure they got there, the business they have going on. So, for me, I don't know. I think Andrew, he's almost hit like a brick wall. Yeah. And it's like, for me, does it look like the players are playing for him? I can't tell, to be honest, because if you're making silly, stupid, rash decisions like Bissouma done today, like Pape Sarr done, right? 2 centre mids are meant to be your most key players in a side like 100%. That plays the way you play, right? They're meant to be the players that transactional. If they're making mistakes like that from the back and giving away penalties,
doesn't help.
It doesn't help at all. So I personally believe like Andrew either is going to change it, like you said, because it's either a tactical approach. He changes that, which I don't see it happening anytime soon. No, I don't see it happening at all in general, right? And that might cost you trophies, and it might cost you your league positioning, because let's be honest, for the past few years, Tottenham have relied on league positioning, right, to have some form of success, because it's not come from trophies. So it's been based just solely on getting Champions League football, getting on European football, wherever it may be. And look what you guys are on the table.
But again, that comes from upstairs. That comes from the board. It doesn't come from the players and the fans. We don't care about top four. We don't want top four. The fans want trophies, and we want the board or the club to bring in players that are adequate enough to bring us that. We don't do that.
Yeah.
So
We don't do that.
But
Would the players go though? To you guys? The players that you need in order to achieve that, would they go to you?
Money talks at the end of the day. We all know money talks. Like at the end of, like, let's be real. Most players are playing. Not say that most players, but most players are playing for in this generation are playing for money over the adulation of trophies to a degree. Let's keep it 100%.
they still want to have
real.
a good legacy.
Yeah, we'll have but at the end of the day, they've trimmed the wage bill by 50 million. What do you expect? I mean, as we know, as football fans, I mean, obviously we watch stats, we watch all these like ins and outs of intricacies of football. Footballing success attributes at the same time now to how much you're paying.
Players are paid, and paying, yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, in order to win, you need to pay the right money, and Spurs don't do that. So you reap what you sow.
And talking about clubs that spend money, Chelsea made it rain on you guys. To put it lightly. Well, not to put it lightly, because you guys made it 4-3 at the end, but Chelsea played. Sancho played.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Sancho... Wait, hold on. 2 of my players, because I get cooked. I get drawn out for my players, my player picks, my stock picks, Enzo Fernandez played good today. Jadon Sancho plays good today. Football is not linear. You keep your stocks, because if you believe in the players, that's why you put stocks in them in the first place. Bitcoin settings. Where's that? Buy the dip. I've been buying dips, and trust me, my dip is trust me. Enzo Fernandez today, I'm not gonna say he played world class, but you could see the impact he had on the pitch. He got the goal, and he was making underlapping runs. He's one of the key reasons Sancho got his goal as well.
His passing was on point.
And his passing is back. That's what I was criticizing him for when I was criticizing him. I said the guy's best attribute is his passing. He wasn't showing it. His passing is back. Something is clearly clicking. It's clearly clicking.
Enzo, since he became a single man, that's a conversation.
It's dark.
But damn.
Hey, man.
No, but on the road of Chelsea, man, this is what we saw. Like the money they spent, it's the type of money you expect a team to be in second place in this position right now, to do what they're doing, right? And I've been the first to critique Sancho as well, because not because he was a Man United player, because like I'm salty about it, but I'm more to say about.
I'm salty.
You're salty about it.
I'm salty.
Should be salty.
Why are you not salty? I don't know.
Not salty towards him, but you
Not
should be
salty
salty
towards
for the
him. I'm talking
situation.
about the situation more.
Yeah.
Because at United, you see the thing, like with Sancho, like you see him have games like this at United. We've seen him. There's not here and there, but like
Not that good.
We've seen him step up every now and then, right? And then he sort of just dips form, right?
Yeah.
So I would love to see Sancho again, because I remember a few weeks ago speaking this. I can't remember what game it was, and I was giving Sancho credit, but then I said like, let's just wait. Let's see if he keeps up. Let's keep that consistency of like getting these goals. Not just goals, but he's just overall play. He was unplayable today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dribbling, passing, decision making. More importantly, that's what it was.
But his decision making has always been good.
Yeah.
But you know, it's today,
Execution,
He
that's what
looked.
it is.
He looked. Yes, execution. He looked a bit more intense today. The position he scored from in a Man United top, he wouldn't have shot from there in a million years. That was my critique of Sancho. Like, as much as I critique someone like Bruno Fernandes for shooting too much, I critique Sancho for not shooting enough. Like, you are a technically gifted player. Have a shot. And you can pick, and he was too concerned about picking the right shot. Even though today was a good decision and he executed it well, sometimes use your talent. Because you see Cole Palmer sometimes just has a go. Like even for the Enzo goal, what happened? He destroyed the doggy, and then what did he do? He took a shot. Wasn't the best shot. What happened?
Ball bounces to Enzo, and then there you go.
Sancho would sometimes get in the box, especially for Man United. Think, look up. It's like shift and bang. You've got the ability to shift and bang. Today he shifted and banged, and I can't lie to you, man. The passes he was picking out on the overlap and underlap runs. Enzo really has a plan for him. And it's scary because even if Sancho don't play there, João Felix benefits from that same system.
Yep. Noni Madueke benefits.
Pedro Neto benefits. And Pedro Neto is probably the most direct out of all of those ones.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like, wow, like the options you have to play in that position who can produce similar results and even have their own variation of that approach is actually scary.
I'm envious of them. I'm envious of the wingers that Chelsea have. I'm envious
Scary.
of how many. It's unfair, man.
They got
Just their midfield. They have midfield options as well. Like
Yeah.
they've got Lavia come in,
Lavia, Caicedo.
Bro.
Caicedo. playing
Caicedo
right
played
back.
right back today on paper, but then
That
shifted to
Caicedo
middle.
tackle boy though, because
Yeah,
They got
thank you.
away
'Cause
with
it.
I was waiting to
They got
interject
away
to get back onto that. I've said it once. I've said it twice. I've said it a million times. The refereeing in this country is
Shocking.
abysmal. Abysmal.
And you know what I say to that? I know you're not being biased because it's Tottenham. Because you know it happens. It happens
Everyone,
to
everyone.
all the time.
But today, that Caicedo challenge,
It wasn't even looked. It wasn't even looked on
it
VAR.
wasn't- they didn't look at it.
It was on his shin. It was high. It was studs up.
I heard
Any other day.
they checked it.
It's a
I
red card.
heard they checked it.
Well, they looked at it, but they said yeah, carry on. That's it.
They said that it wasn't enough force or something like that. But
Hit him on his shin pad.
Wanted the leg to be hanging.
yeah. That's literally what one of the commentators said. If there was any more force, the player's leg would have slapped him too. It's the intent behind it. You don't make challenge like that in the modern game.
But you know what?
Romero got sent off for the same thing in the same game last season.
Yeah.
I've seen Rashford sent off for winning the ball, for trying to win the ball back and stepping on the player's foot.
Even Bruno when he played you lot. Remember when he got
Yeah,
red carded? That was less of a red card than that was. But it's not even a bias thing from the ref though. You can't say it's a bias thing because it just happens to everyone.
It's poor officiating.
It's poor officiating and
Kind of defeats the point of VAR.
And it can affect the long run. They say at the results at the end of the season, it might be a team winning, getting relegated by 1 point, or winning the league by 1 point, or getting Champions League spot. And it always boils down to these decisions.
I'll be honest. If if Caicedo gets sent off when he should have got sent off, we
game changes,
We
yeah.
absolutely destroy them. We destroy
Was
them.
that 2-1 when they? Yeah, most likely.
We actually.
You have the right to have a very big grievance, but sometimes in football, and in life, it is not fair.
It isn't.
You got to play.
Quick question though. I'm not sure if you were going to ask this.
Go on.
Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. I know everyone's looking at Arsenal as like, yeah.
Chelsea are in the conversation,
Chelsea.
man.
They're second.
They're in the conversation.
They're in the conversation
They're in the
still.
conversation, man.
Like, what are we saying?
They're in the
I know
conversation.
the manager and the players don't really want to say it, and the fans are kind of keeping a bit low key. But boy, they're looking mad scary.
They're in the conversation, man.
Do you know what the thing is with Chelsea? Yeah, they don't really have much. They don't have no pressure. They can go into the
Not yet.
Not yet. Chelsea are in a
Not yet.
similar position that Liverpool were in last season. You know when it was like, okay, like Liverpool dropped out of the race and title race, and no one really kind of batted the eyelid. It was a matter of, okay, no one really expected them to be there because they don't have the players and they're playing McAllister in the six and stuff like that. I feel like Chelsea got that same lack of pressure, so it makes their job easier.
Under the radar.
Yeah, kind of just like a bit. But I don't know. The Enzo Maresca, he's a good manager. Clearly, he's doing something decent. I question managers because it's a matter of, have you got the bottle to carry a team to where they need to get to?
Yeah.
He clearly has some idea of player management and actual tactical knowledge because he's got a whole other 11 and everybody seems somewhat
I'm on the same page.
yeah, on the same page because he's got guys like Mudryk, and Mudryk comes, he plays Conference League, and he's there doing all of these celebrations, somewhat happy. So it looks good, but when it gets to crunch time, when it gets to April, end of Feb, end of March, that's what I really want to look at.
It's still. You got to take a good look at them and really appreciate what they're doing, and as I said, keep them in the conversation.
100%. It's the talent. That's the scary part.
The talent's there for them to do it. The talent's there for them to do it.
And
Yeah.
do you know,
He's got a good balance. That's what he's got a good balance between the way he approaches the games. Like they're quite direct, and he lets them play.
yeah.
I think with these type of players that you have like Cole Palmer, Sancho, and Kunku, Madueke, like you just need to let them play.
One thing I've noticed about him. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed about him is that he's very direct with players.
Yeah.
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 He does not.
Doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Nah, straightforward, innit? So
Yeah.
even Madueke as well.
I remember he said,
Has to-
yeah.
Has to do better. Do
So,
you know what I was going to say about him being direct with players and his player management? Yeah, you can see that different players are having different turning points. You know, they just turn the needle to be a bit better. But obviously, Cole Palmer's been their coldest player. Then you had Caicedo as the season's gone on, turning it around, showing that he's one of the better DMs in the league. Now you've got Enzo Fernandez kind of getting up. He's got 10 GA in like 8 games, turning the little needle. Then you've got Jadon Sancho. He had a one good game today. You never know, could turn into a little run. All of a sudden, you get João Felix turning the needle. How can you imagine having those players, coming off the bench every game, knowing that, he's going to impact. That is so scary.
Yeah.
And Jackson turning the needle. He ran like a dog today. He didn't get the goal, but he worked hard.
I don't think he had a good game today overall.
Yeah, he didn't have a
good game.
I saw him cry. What was that for? Was he injured or?
I don't know.
I think he got a bit of a whack, and then he was on the floor for a minute, and then we carried on playing. So then he had to get up, but then that was about it.
Nah, I
Maybe
don't
that's the
think
passion.
kind of that.
No.
I fully said that though. When I was like, bro, that's passion, man.
Guy's passion. But I don't think there's anything to say about Chelsea because.
I mean, good transition.
Yeah.
I think, and if Enzo finishes above Arteta, that'll be a conversation.
Oh my gosh, no! If Chelsea finish above Arsenal, does Arteta get sacked?
Speaking of that,
If he wins a trophy
Oi.
and and it finishes top 4,
When we can talk about Liverpool,
Let's think about that. Slot as well.
Because if
Slot
Slot,
is above him.
that's what I was gonna say. If Slot does something this year, and
you need to put a lot of question marks in the carpet, bruv. This is what I'm saying. But we're gonna move on to Man City versus Palace because I can't lie to you, bruv. Pep Guardiola's losing it. I can't lie to you.
Can I be real? Can I
That
be real?
video.
Though? Can I be real?
That video's too funny.
Before we obviously get into that game, yeah. Can we all just say skip a couple chapters?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I honestly believe if Rico Lewis doesn't get sent off, they go and win that game, though.
Yeah,
I
it'll be a
think
different
they do.
game.
Yeah, I think they still win. Even with 10 minutes still to go, I think they win the game. But that wasn't even a red card, to be honest. Chalobah fouled him.
Yeah, Chalobah fouled him.
From what I feel, Chalobah fouled him.
His
again,
foot was under the thing.
poor officiating again.
But I think that was like,
because the second yellow, they can't interject.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it sort of emphasizes, I think, where City are at right now in terms of form and just how bad they've been. Because a couple seasons ago, City go down to 10 men at Palace. I can still see them winning.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
still see them winning. Nowadays, it just looks bleak for them. It's looking very bleak. They look boring, man. Like I don't know. Like this, they've been boring, but now they look like they just run out of ideas. They've only got like one way to go, and that's it.
They seem almost clueless. But this is I've been saying this for ages, and I've been looking mad, like a madman. Looking like when what's the definition of insanity? Saying the same thing and expecting different results.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called, yeah.
Doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different.
Yeah. But now I'm not insane because my results are coming through. Because City have been boring for time. It's structured, it's good, but I've always said City are not as good as they used to be. And now it seems like the players have lost morale and they haven't got extra personnel. Obviously, Kovacic and Rodri are injured. Kovacic was one of the players who was playing better for them, but I can't lie to you. I might jump on the Jeremy Doku hate wagon or whatever he is, because that guy, when he plays a player who's under the age of 35, can't dribble past them.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that as well.
It's bad.
at the same time, I was watching Mateus Nunes yesterday. I'm just like, bro, what am I looking at here, man? I'm like, what's this guy doing in the Manchester City shirt? Like, no, with all due respect to Mateus Nunes, but it's like,
When he signed for City, though, he did look
He was
good.
balling for Wolves.
yeah, he was doing well for Wolves, but at the same time, I'm looking at it now and it's like, nah, this shirt's too big for you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this shirt's too big for you still.
Is that a sign that, because Pep usually either moves those players on or improves them, and he kind of hasn't done anything either or with him. He's running out of ideas. You were saying, the other week, you were saying, is he making it harder for himself? You think that man who has the mark on his nose, he's out here trying to scrap people? Trust me, he's mentally fatigued. He took a break after being Barcelona manager. He took a break after Bayern. I genuinely think he needs his mental rest, because the type of football savant he seems to be, it seems like it's on his mind all the time.
But don't you think, sorry to cut you,
Yeah.
don't you think at some time he probably over trusted his players that he currently has, though?
Maybe to a degree.
Execute it again and again and again.
Maybe to a degree.
Or is Rodri really the one that's been keeping it the whole thing together?
Have they been over reliant on Rodri?
Yeah, he probably is.
He's making a strong case for Rodri's Ballon d'Or, you know.
He's the
Crazy
defensive
strong case.
midfielder they have. There is not really.
But
any other
Rodri was
defensive
more than a
midfielder.
defensive midfielder.
But
Last
yeah.
season, Rodri got 8 goals and 6 assists, and they were important goals. They were turning the tide of the game.
And
They
Champions
was-
League final. He's on the Champions League final.
Bro.
He's got the winner.
He was, and the thing is, he was still doing his actual job of breaking down play and distributing and breaking lines. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
The,
I know,
the,
the years
week before, the year
I mean,
before that.
it's a
What a
tricky one,
pivotal
man.
player.
It's a tricky one.
But-
I keep saying, I think City, they just need, City have to reset their squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Too many-
There's
There's too many old heads. People are running out of pace. I'm not gonna say who. People are not. They don't look
No,
fit.
say who, because I can't lie to you. Kevin De Bruyne looks like he is his curtain call.
Yeah,
No,
he
Kevin De Bruyne,
looks.
Just come back from injury.
Nah, but he still looks. He looks. He
yeah.
looks so slow and,
and he's flirting
sluggish,
with,
man.
He's
flirting with signing MLS sides and stuff.
I think Pep. I mean, City. I think they weren't sure if Pep was staying or not, and I think for Pep as well, he wasn't sure if he was going to stay or not, and that shows because there's no way, fam. During the transfer market, these men sell Base Alvarez, who was banging in goals last season. As well,
Yeah.
came on,
Mm-hmm.
and don't replace him.
Yeah, they ain't replaced the
They
striker.
replace him.
Fullback, like you're looking at Kyle Walker. Bro,
He's
who else can come in for him? Like if he goes.
Yeah, they have no backup right back.
Well,
You got Rico Lewis.
Nico Lewis, yeah, but
Bro,
They've got a very, very, very dead squad.
the squad is
Very weak squad.
The only player that obviously they brought in is Savinho.
Savinho.
Yeah.
Even people are looking at him funny now as well.
Yeah,
like
now
21
he's-
games, 0 goals. And that's
I
like,
guess that's to do with the team.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna ask. So Nico, how does City bounce back from this bad, terrible, almost historically bad run of form? What did they do?
I think they need a bit of luck. Me personally, I think they just need a bit of luck at this point because the performances just ain't given. And you know, it's like I said, they don't have options. They don't have options to come in for Kyle Walker. Like production's just saying, there's no option for Walker. Haaland, when he's not banging in goals. It's like they've run out.
He's a net negative.
yeah, exactly.
He's a net negative.
Net negative.
Actually.
And I remember I was watching a video, but like I can't remember what was.
That's a crazy. That's a crazy statement. That's a net negative.
It's a
That's a
net
crazy thing to say
negative.
about someone. That's a crazy thing to
What
say
is
about
it?
someone. Go ahead.
And there was a City fan, and he was complaining about Haaland. He's saying like he doesn't, apart from the goals, right? He doesn't really contribute to much else.
No.
He doesn't really contribute to much else. And if anything, considering the lack of options they have on the pitch, on the bench, even right now, like you said, it's a net negative. Like,
mad.
there's just like it's almost like having a less player. So you saw it against Liverpool. Liverpool's the perfect example, right? This guy, like, he was getting bullied by Van Dijk the whole game, and just there was nothing else. He didn't offer anything else. And sometimes in these type of games, you look for your main player for some sort of inspiration. For example, like Tottenham at Harry Kane for many years, right? Yeah, he may not have got the goal, but he'll sometimes find a way to bring the play out, win a foul, win something, do something for his club.
In fairness to Haaland, though, yesterday, not yesterday, it was yesterday. As soon as he put the ball in the box, he scored.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they-
yeah,
they-
yeah.
If you play, that's like I said, if you give him what he needs, he'll provide. But to expect him to do all the, example, Harry Kane dropping in,
playing behind,
playing
so-
balls in here and there, never. That's not him, innit?
Would you not say that like Lewandowski?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he doesn't score,
But Lewandowski's a way better all-round footballer than
Yeah,
Eden Haaland. Far better all-round footballer.
I'm just saying, innit, like his job is to score.
Nah, do you know I don't like that because Lewandowski's back to goal play is actually good and he can actually link up.
But Haaland
link up play.
holds the ball up well, bro.
But
Yeah, but he's not been
on
doing
a scale
that
of 1 to 10, he's like a 5.5. Lewandowski's definitely like a strong 7, 8.
Nah, DB's right. Ball playing, Lewandowski's just different gravy.
Way ahead of him.
different gravy.
Way ahead of
I'm
him.
not disputing that. I think you meant it correct. Can I ask one question?
Yeah, go on.
It brings it back to Pep, yeah.
Mm.
As Man City manager, is letting go Cole Palmer Pep's biggest mistake as a Man City manager?
Yes, 100%. 100%. I don't even think there's a thing about because Cole Palmer played good in the Man City top. He actually played good in the Man City top, and I promise you, the spark that they need, he would have provided. He would have taken over the games.
Yep.
But
Yep.
would Pep give him the license to take over the games, or would he have to just
Right now, yes.
go-
Right now, I think
Right now, he would.
He would have given it to him.
Yeah, he would have to give it
He
to
would
him.
have to,
Yeah.
innit?
You'd have to give it
He
to
would
him.
have to do a mutiny or just Pep because it's like
He'd be perfect. Foden's gone missing.
he's gone.
I was
He's actually
gonna
gone
say,
missing.
I haven't seen Foden
They've
since.
kidnapped Phil still. They've kidnapped his talent.
As well.
Hey, what, have you man ever
The
seen?
Monsters.
Oh my gosh!
Exactly.
Space Jam, bro. Come
That's
on.
mental.
Space
Yeah,
Jam.
man will say I'm too young though. That's crazy though.
Oh, you
That's
think that's down
crazy.
to all the City players?
I mean, LeBron's version. You might watch LeBron's
I didn't watch
version,
LeBron.
innit?
Nah, he's bad. I watched the
Yeah,
one with
yeah.
MJ, Charles Barkley,
Nah,
Muggsy
fair,
Bogues, and
fair,
that, bro.
fair,
Man watched
fair.
that. I watched that on cassette. Man didn't even watch that on DVD.
Fair,
Man watched that on
I
V.
still got
Man
a
watched that on
cassette.
cassette.
I still got a cassette.
I watched it a couple nights ago as well.
Bro, great movie. But we're getting sidetracked though. What was the question? What did you talk about?
what is Cole
Yeah,
Palmer.
Cole Palmer.
yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely his biggest Premier League blunder as a Premier League manager. That's like, wow. I was even gonna ask a mad question like, do City like throw the league and focus on cups, like competitions, the Champions League,
I think
FA Cups?
they're 2-3 losses away from doing that.
Like
Yeah, I'll agree with that statement.
doing a sacrificial lamb thing.
Yeah, I'll
But
agree with that
at
statement.
the same-
Sacrificial lamb, bro.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I agree
Come
with
with
that.
a
metaphors
joke.
are coming out. Nah, are they still? They're not in the Carabao Cup because you knocked them out, right?
Oh,
So-
darker.
So FA Cup, Champions League,
That's it.
That's it. Nah, come on.
Do you know what though?
Wait, you still can't
Hey,
count them out,
but
though,
Yeah,
innit?
you can't do it.
It's still early. Yeah, it's still. We're not even end of December yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Pep might go in the dungeon and cook something different. Because that even leads me to my last question, yeah? January. Who did they go to? Who did they go and get to like turn the tide for them?
There
Did
is-
they need a DM? Did they need someone out wide? Did they need a 9?
Zuba Mendy.
Or go and grab Belieber now.
Belieber?
Go and grab
Zubimendi?
Belieber right now. Yeah.
You know what? I think Pep would prefer Zuba Mendy. No,
It probably
no
will.
Pep, no
Probably
Pep.
will. Probably will. But
Spanish CDM. And Zubimendi, he had made. Sorry, well, I'm blabbing. He said that he regrets not going to Liverpool and going to the Prem in the summer, and then
He got held for ransom.
Yeah, and if City can outbid Liverpool in January transfer window, I don't think Liverpool need to get him.
They don't need it. They got Gravenberch.
then again, obviously,
Exactly.
Bruno Guimaraes isn't really a DM, but
He would be a good driving force. He will be
he'd
amazing.
He'd move the needle a little bit, I think.
He will do what Kovacic is doing at a higher level.
Yeah.
And he's a good work rate.
Newcastle won't let him go.
Hey, man,
He's on the last year of his contract.
Money talks, bro. Newcastle in a
Money
bit of a
talks,
situation
yeah.
when the PSR's killing them as well. So
Bro,
you never
that would be a mental signing.
Yeah.
That would be
Zubimendi,
mental.
that's it though. It's just because it's just all the
He's Spanish and it
boxes
makes
tick
sense.
for Pep.
Imagine
Yeah,
Rodri
very
comes
far.
back after, well, not this season, next season. Zubimendi and Rodri.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a perfect backup.
That's disgusting.
But I can't lie. I keep it real. Mika Marino's making me look at Zubimendi a little bit sideways, though. Like, man, think you're great, but then when you come here, is it gonna?
Yeah. Well, you think it was the World Cup hype and how international football made them players look.
Yeah.
'Cause even Nico Williams is in Atletico Bilbao and he's not really turning the tide like he was in the World
They got
World Cup
they got
Euros.
result against Real last week, though.
Oh, fair enough.
The legal show now. Yeah.
No, but I've seen him play in the thing. He looks good on the ball, but like the results aren't the same. But I would take him in the Premier League. I'll take him in the Premier League. But Arsenal versus Fulham.
Fulham ain't a joke. I keep telling people, Fulham ain't a joke. Fulham are not a joke.
Fulham are not a joke,
proper-
but
proper
Arsenal
side.
had to win that game.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
But Fulham they're a proper side, well-drilled side. If you like, even the goal today that they scored first for it to go 1-0, they were under so much pressure by Arsenal. They couldn't unlock the
But
door.
do you know what I think about Arsenal? Do you think about Arsenal is they're not. It's gonna sound mad. Their football isn't good. Like they don't create chances from open play. It's mental. Like I'm stuck between it being like working towards your strengths or being weak in some aspect because it's
I'll be honest,
mad.
yeah, because if Saka and Odegaard ain't linking up to do something between them,
Nothing's cooking.
going on, nothing's going on.
I genuinely do not believe Arsenal cannot win the league with Kai Havertz up front. The guy, literally, he is, yeah.
They know that. I think they know that.
People think he's a positive. Like in front of goal, he's all right. His link-up play is an AA star, so it's not like he's doing a mad thing. He puts his weight around, but I don't think they can win the league with that guy up front. And then I was gonna even ask about their bench. Like, what can they? With their bench is weak.
When you look at their bench on paper, you're like, they got tools there.
Like who?
Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling. On paper, you look at
On
them, like,
paper,
they got
yeah.
tools. Gabriel Martinelli, they got tools. You think they got tools. Mika Moreno, tools.
Nyaneri as well.
Wanyeri, Zinchenko. You think on paper, it's like,
But those players come on and don't really. Because I remember Trossard being their bench guy. Now he's their starter.
Starter, yeah.
He used to come off the bench and actually impact,
Impact, yeah.
cutting on the left and right. But like, what is it a stroke of genius to actually play towards your strengths and get corners, or are they just like kind of trash?
Someone asked rival fans in one of our group chats over there, and I said as well that having the ability to score from corners like the way Arsenal do, it's a weapon to use at the end of the day. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you can use it, why not? If you, for example, like the game against Man United in midweek, right? I was pissed, right? But looking back on it, I'm thinking to myself, if you can't beat a team in open play, and the only way to get goals is through corners, do it.
Fairs.
Why not? But at the same time, like if you can't, there'll be games where you're not going to get at that many corners, or you're not going to score corners. Because let's be honest, it's not like you're guaranteed to go in every
No,
corner.
I think they play for corners.
No,
was
yeah.
funny.
Now the thing is, that I think they're so in their mind now over the fact that they're corner kings and all this shit. Because you see the fans, they celebrate. They start singing about set piece kings or set piece this and that.
It was
Like-
funny. Sorry to cut you. It's funny as well because every time they got a corner and they didn't go well, Fulham fans will go, hey! Like, it's becoming pantomime stuff now. So it's like another thing. Arteta spent what, about 800 million? So roughly around that.
700 to 800 million.
So after being 5-6 years into your process, spending 750 million, let's say 750 million, a bit in the middle, and your sole weapon for scoring goals in your 5th or 6th season is corners.
Just Gabriel's head and Saliba's head.
That's a bit absurd. I think it's a bit absurd.
And he's meant to be a Pep disciple who plays this beautiful brand of football.
The thing is, they were playing that like two seasons.
Yeah, they stopped playing it.
Yeah.
When Gabriel Jesus was good at football, that's when Gabriel Jesus was actually an impact player for them. Like they stopped
Was
playing.
it
And when
first
Odegaard in on the
country?
pitch, forget about it. They're playing rugby when Odegaard in on the pitch, bro. It's mad. I can't lie to you, yeah. Like it gets to just before the final third, and I see a link up between Odegaard and Saka, then it goes off. Then I'm like, I don't know if it's exciting to watch Arsenal in the final third. Like Saka has to do something brilliant. Martinelli, I can't lie to you, I don't see him do anything. Trossard basically disobeys Arteta's rules and tries to actually have a shot. And then Odegaard, he's turning, and then he puts in a nice ball. The rest of it is like,
I saw 4 weeks ago, some Arsenal fans were getting on to me about talking about Martinelli, saying that he is not the guy to win a Prem title.
Yeah, he's not.
Today is a prime example of that.
He did actually come on an assist, but it was offside.
But that's what I'm saying. As a left mid, you're looking down that line perfectly, right? Perfectly. And the thing is, Fulham are running backwards. So if anything, it should be much easier for him to stay on side.
And he didn't even blow down. He actually cut back as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like, take your time. Like, I'm not saying I can probably do better, but at the same time, like, come on, you're a pro footballer. You've been doing it. You're a left winger. You've been playing in that position for how many years at Arsenal, big and top level, and you're out here offsides like that.
I was gonna say I know a lot of Arsenal fans that probably had pitchforks out for Martinelli when they found that goal offside because they must have been fuming.
Yeah,
100%.
that type of goal it's inexcusable to just concede an offside. Like.
They thought they won it.
I want to say with Arteta though, man, because oh my lord,
Go on.
Arteta, I think he's reached his peak because
Yes.
Yeah.
no, do you know what? I'm not
Probably.
saying that's a bad thing what he's doing, right? But the thing he's got Arsenal to a level, right? He's definitely upgraded them.
Yeah.
Better players, better football, all these like set piece tactics, whatever, right? He's got them to a certain point, and that's good and all. But and now once you've reached there, there might be another manager that'll come in
And take it to
and
that
push
next
through
level.
that, and then next thing you know, they will go win the title. And that's just how it works.
I know-
Look at Unai Emery right now, okay? So Unai Emery at Arsenal back then, he got them in the FA Cup, this and that. He maybe improved them a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Got into a European final,
Brought
etc.
through
Some sort
Saka,
of experience.
to be fair, he brought-
And then now you see, and then when Arteta came in, he improved them even more than Unai Emery did. There needs to be someone, I think, that needs to come into Arsenal's squad and just.
Do you know I was gonna say something
push
mad?
them even
Yeah.
more than that.
Honestly, Arsenal might be better off getting Jose Mourinho. I think he'll actually win them a trophy and win this. I promise you.
Not Mourinho now.
I'm not going to dispute that.
They've
I'm going
got
to let
this-
you cook with that. I'm
For
gonna
a
let you cook.
Jose side, because even before Odegaard was fit, they was playing Jose-esque football, bro.
Yeah, they've been
You
playing
think?
it.
Yeah, you can Arteta play Jose style better than Jose? If Arsenal got Jose Mourinho, I genuinely think they might score more goals than they scored with Arteta. Because you know Jose, people are so critical of his style of football, saying it's dark and it's negative, but they put the ball in the back of the net. Some of the Chelsea sides I watched Jose coach was some of the most highest scoring sides in the Premier League.
I'm not even trying to troll, but right now he's looking like Mikel Pulis, bro.
Bro, it's mad, fam.
Like he's actually looking like Mikel Pulis.
It's so boring. It's boring to watch up until the final third.
Is it?
But
But
after final third.
I don't think I'm trolling, but am I wrong or am I right?
No, it's serious. It's serious.
And I'll be honest, I'd rather see Jose football than Tony Pulis football.
Bro, facts.
Like Conte would do a job at Arsenal, I reckon.
Yeah.
Look what he's done with Napoli as well.
Napoli top of the league.
But
Napoli top of the
Conte is
league, man.
one game a week. That's his
McTominay's gonna win the
Serie A.
Serie A, boy.
Yeah.
McTominay midfield pulling strings. Hey, Conte, man. Tottenham fans are gonna be steaming, bro.
But I got a question for you. Look, Arsenal have a lot of defensive injuries. They got Calafiori out, Ben White out, Gabriel out, Tomiyasu. They played Partey right back today. They played Timber at centre back today.
Left back.
No, he left back. He's left back.
Left back. They played left back. They have all these people missing in their back line, yeah. But what's a bigger hit to them? The lack of firepower they have on the bench, or the injuries that they have in the back line?
I think the lack of firepower, because defensively they're not that bad either way. I feel like as long as you have a good setup, you'll concede a goal like today they did against Fulham, and that can happen to any team. But today, for example, the perfect example, they've run out of ideas. They've run out of like what ways to win. Set piece not working. Okay, open play is not working. Okay, like I think I even saved the stat here today.
Yeah, I see
I'll
it.
quickly read it out, right?
Was it the XG?
Yeah, so it said, so 1-1, right? Expected goals by Arsenal XG, 1.93. Fair enough. But open play XG, 0.3.
That's mad.
Set play XG, 1.63.
Wow. Wow.
Stoke City.
And that's
man.
the what? This Wenger ball. That's not Wenger's probably somewhere right now.
I was going to say, but during that midweek game when you lot played them, I see something funny on Twitter. Someone said someone should go outside the Emirates and rip up that Wenger statue because everything he died for in them 20-something years.
Bro.
No, but he said you might as well rip it up and kill him because he's like everything he built, the image he built of Arsenal,
It's gone.
it's gone out the window.
When Arsenal used to be the Barcelona of the Premier League, all that stuff, bro. It's gone.
Before Wenger come in, everyone used to sing the song, boring Arsenal. They used to only win 1-0. That's what used to be the song that I used to sing about them. And then Wenger changed the whole landscape and then you've gone back to
Anti-football, bruv.
hey man, but
Arsenal still got time to turn it around. Fair enough. They do have time to turn it around. At the end of the day, they didn't lose. But it's not like we've seen them before go and win titles from the position they run.
Who do Arsenal get in January to turn the tide? Who do Arsenal get?
striker.
Alexander Isak.
Good luck getting him
Yeah,
out there.
good luck getting him. But I'm sure we haven't got Arsenal fan in the room. But if they can make a dream signing, Gyökeres or Isak. But I think
one of the two.
I say Isak more because I genuinely think Isak is a very special player. Like back to goal, he will be like someone like Havertz. He turns like he needs WD-40. He's a tin man from Wizard of Oz. Yeah,
You can bang it from yards as well.
he could bang it from your bro. The goal he scored the other day.
Yeah.
Isak is 3 times the player he is. Do you get what I'm saying? It would be so scary if Arsenal got him. But obviously, lo and behold, and the link-up play with Odegaard. Oh my gosh.
I think they need another good left. I need a world-class.
Oh, they need it,
because
I don't think they even need a world-class winger. I honestly think if they get Harvey Barnes, they'll elevate over Martinelli. I know Harvey Barnes is better than Martinelli.
Harvey Barnes is a bit of a one-trick pony as well, though.
His one trick is better than Martinelli's one trick. I promise you that. He has a deeper bag than whatever Martinelli's. He's not Brazilian. He's Italian.
Anthony Gordon would be good.
Anthony Gordon would be a needle mover.
That's a needle mover.
That's a needle mover there.
So what? We're saying Arsenal should go ransack Newcastle and they'll turn them up.
But that's not gonna happen. Really.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But hypothetical football's about you. Other than the Newcastle players, anyone that in particular that would make Arsenal,
like you said, Gyökeres.
Do you know it's a good shout? I promise you, Callum Hudson-Odoi. If Callum Hudson-Odoi play left wing for Arsenal, I honestly believe he's better than Martinelli.
He had a good game yesterday.
Bro, he's been having good games, bro. He's got a deeper bag than him. He can go on both feet. He can shoot. He's actually got a way deeper bag than Martinelli, bro. It's just the fact that I won't call it a stigma, but do you know what I'm saying? Need injury, drop down a level to a lesser team. I promise you that guy is better than Martinelli. He's only 24, bro.
Nah, I'm with you. I agree.
I will take him. I will take him over Martinelli.
Their business should have been done in the summer.
Yeah, facts.
It shouldn't be done right now in January. Now it will feel like a panic buy.
Come at the wrong time, bro.
Hey man, but Van Dijk was bought in January. Luis Suarez was bought in January.
Yeah, I hear it.
Bro, those are neat. Trust me, bro.
Could be done, man.
Oh my gosh, Mbomu. If Arsenal got Mbomu, bro, these are players that, bro. You think Arsenal can't throw a cash up thing for Mbomu?
I can't lie. Even Johan Wissa, the way Johan Wissa's moving, it's like,
brother. These players have more talent than Martinelli, bro. In these and those players, I'm sure they could fit into systems, 100%.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Agreed. I'm with you.
But yeah, I'm gonna move on from Arsenal. We're gonna go talk about my club. But I'm a happy person, so I'm not gonna talk like a sad person, yeah. But I want to apologize to everybody who was in attendance when I said that we will go on runs of wins because I think they need to do a drugs and alcohol test on myself for that statement because I forgot that we still have the same players. I do not. For the result against Arsenal, I don't blame the manager. For the result against Who did we face?
Forest.
Against Forest, I do not blame the manager. It's the reality of the players that we have. They are subpar. That's the reality, yeah? And the thing is, as mental or as sad as it sounds, I'm happier that the wool is not being pulled over our eyes in this situation. Because as I've said, we've been a team where we've lived by a win is a win, and we've won a Carabao Cup, and we won an FA Cup. But I promise you, this is better for us. The reality, I promise you, we need to have the medicine of watching our team be subpar in a good system. Because we're playing the system for 30, 45 minutes, and then the other 45 minutes, we lose it. That is all testament to the players' attitude and energy towards football. We have seen it time and time again. Chasing away managers, yeah? Making managers to betray their style in order to fit these players' protocol. We're not doing it anymore. I promise you, there will come a time, yeah, where I promise you, I'm actually like sick of these players. I'm not even gonna pick individuals, because if I pick individuals, it's gonna sound mad. You're gonna sound like I hate the individual. No, you're just not good enough. And there's only 2 players who actually deserve to put on the shirt every week.
Can you name them 2 players?
Name them.
Ahmad and Mazraoui. Those are the only 2 players.
So Dallo can't sneak in there as well?
Diego Dallo yesterday was a shadow of the player he was last season, and he hasn't been as great.
Playing left
Listen,
back.
yeah,
Well, left wing back.
I can't lie to you. Even when he played right wing back against Arsenal, yeah, he shook. He was shook. And that's not today's game. Today you played left wing back. You played Nottingham Forest, bro. Use your brain. Do you know why I get onto Dallo? Because he showed me he's still the same player that Ten Hag had. When things go wrong under Ten Hag, what did we do? We reverted to superhero mode. Can we have a moment of quality? He got the ball on the left-hand side, cut in, make a good decision. Had a lot of time. What did he do? He roofed it for no reason. That's because he's not sticking to the plan. He's not understanding that there's a better option. Why? Because he's that type of player. Or he's coming off as that type of player. I don't rate that. I will dog you out, even though I rate you as a player, bro. Don't care. I don't care. Oh. Someone take over. I need some water.
Brother, I got you.
Yeah, let me
I mean, I don't even know what can say now. I think you just said everything that needs to be said, man. Damn.
So you usually want to spend like half an hour on United,
I
man.
just
What's
want to
going
say,
on?
I just want to say, that game against Everton, I wasn't fooled.
I mean, me and
Yeah, he
Carlos,
wasn't-
I wasn't
tried to
fooled.
tell you,
I did say as well, like to.
Yeah, I apologize. I
And
actually
Jeff,
apologize.
that's not here today.
I'm
unfortunately.
apologizing.
But I said like it was Everton. Everton are the second lowest scoring team in the league after Southampton, and then it just went to show against Arsenal. Fair enough. First half against Arsenal was decent defensively, right? And we kept them at bay. We were okay. Like we weren't bad. We were okay for what we were worth. Today, reality hit us again. Like you said, reality struck us. The truth probably will hurt more than a beautiful lie, and that's just how it is, right? Our players are simply, like you said, players not good enough. Players are not good enough. You can bring in any manager you want. The players are just not going to step up to it, and it's almost like I don't know why it's taken us so long to realize this. I think some part has to play with our fans. I think a lot of our fans, especially like these top reds, they hype up players for more what they're worth. Garnacho, number one example. With all due respect, fair enough, you came through the academy. Yes, you show loyalty to the club and what it may not be, but at the same time, quality needs to be produced on the field.
Can't even dribble.
We can't rely on, you can run back and forth certain amount of minutes non-stop. Respect to that, but at the same time, you need that quality. You're at Man United. You're not at Everton or something. You know, you got to show us like that you can do more than just that. No balance. He has no balance. Garnacho. Then you have players like Bruno Fernandes who's just whipping balls like upfield for no reason at all. Yes, good goal and everything, but I think someone said it as well yesterday as well, like that. Just because you score a goal,
Doesn't mean you play
I'm
good.
so happy that he got taken off, because at the same time, yes, you score a goal, but that doesn't mean you can stay on the field. That happened so many times before in the past with Bruno, with Rashford, whoever it may be, right? Taken off. Hoyland, it wasn't working for him. He may have scored a tap in, okay, etc., but it wasn't working for him. Xerxes, come on, didn't do much either. Ahmed Diallo, he was probably a brighter spark, but even then, like, he got sussed up because there's just no one there to help him. There's no one on that right side there to help him. There's so much personnel that needs to be changed. Lenny Yoro. He's 18. He's 19, 18, 19, right? And I think it's so unfair for him to like be. He comes in and then Rio Ferdinand is out here saying, "Oh, he's
Why
as
did he
good.
say
He's,
that?
he's
Why
as
did he
good.
say that?
You're as good as William. He could be as good as William Saliba.
Chill.
Why did he say that?
Lenny Euro is good. Yes.
Good, yeah.
No, he is.
And he's come back, like, guys, he's been injured for,
Yeah.
what, 5 months?
Yeah.
5 months. And
That's why I laughed.
and
That's why I laughed.
You can't now, I don't want to hear, I'm not going to, I don't want to hear negative on his name still. Do you know why? Because you can't
No,
expect
no,
someone
no.
to come in there, especially like an Arsenal game. When you know that
He played well. He played well in that game, by the way.
Yeah, he
played
did. He
well.
did.
You're putting someone, bro, did he even play in the under 21 game?
No.
Like, this dude get his legs
Wait,
warm and that.
Let me interject. Let me interject. This is why I'll be honest with you. Manchester United fans are the worst fans. I'll be honest with you, because why are we talking about someone who hasn't actually played Premier League football? He has no CV in football, and man, am I telling me, trust me. Trust you why? Trust you why?
Trust me, bro.
No, yeah. It's not hate. I don't think it's negativity. It's more to say, bro, just like
No, it's blind optimism based on
let's
nothing.
wait. Let's give him time. The kid is 18, 19.
Insane.
He has quality. You can see he has quality. You can see he has composure. You can see he knows how to
Yeah.
defend. But
Yeah.
he's not going to be like that every game. He's not going to be a William Saliba in an instant. In the first game, he's come back from injury after how many months? It's horrible, man. It's and too many players. Andre Onana,
Hey,
Jeff. Jeff, your boy, man.
hey.
Yes, he has been good this season, but these games, right? There's games where he just capitulates,
he
and
do
when he
that?
capitulates, he causes games for us. Losses, draws, Champions League. We saw it in the European games. We saw it yesterday. I'm not saying it's all his fault, but a keeper position, you got to be a bit more secure than that. You got to be a bit more secure with your handling of the ball. Simple saves, simple handling, simple positioning.
Was it you? Yes. Was it you that said in the group chat yesterday that the last 5-6 months of Onana trying to rebuild a reputation all went down the toilet in that one game yesterday?
Yeah, people were saying on Twitter, and I think someone put in a group chat.
Like I wouldn't say it's gone down in one game because you're allowed to have a bad game, right? But I think from Onana's reputation from like last season as well.
Not like that.
From last season, what, you don't like it, what?
No, I'm saying like, obviously, it shouldn't all go down the toilet after one game.
Yeah,
of
it
course,
shouldn't.
but because he's had multiple previous,
That's
Yeah,
the way.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like,
It don't help.
yeah,
It don't help. But I was gonna ask.
there's so much thing I could say about Man United.
I'm gonna ask I'm gonna ask a non-Man United fan. How upset should Man United fans be when we actually lose? How upset should we actually be?
It's to give a balanced answer. I'd say it's a tricky one because at the same time you're Manchester United, one of the biggest institutions in football itself, and you're used to winning. So at the same time, when you're used to winning, you get a bit spoiled. You think you think you're over. Not over.
You're entitled.
You're entitled.
Yeah.
Perfect word. You're entitled. So that comes with being spoiled, innit? And then at the end of the day, over the last 10 years, you haven't been that same Man United that we've all grown up knowing. So I don't know if you guys need more of a reality check.
Yes, we do.
Bro, they need to swallow the blue pill, bruv.
But at the same
In the
time,
Matrix.
at the same time, you lot have spent a lot of money.
Wait, is it?
So you got to boil that down
pill,
to
red pill.
you got to boil a lot of this down to poor recruitment and the people in the boardroom, like same as Spurs, but not just you lot on a different scale when it comes to spending. So I think it's a bit in the middle for me. I think we've got to be in a bit in the middle. That's what I'm saying. From a balanced view, I think you can be aggrieved, but at the same time, you got to look at the boardroom and be like, you put us in this position. So
I'm gonna ask a Man United fan. How upset should we be when we lose? Because I'm gonna say my answer after yours.
I think we need to face, like you said before, reality as well at the same time. Because I personally, yesterday's game, it didn't upset me, honestly. I said it to you as well, like, you can't kill me, I'm already dead. Like, I'm already dead. Like,
Something I know all
it's just
too
what it
well.
is right now. And Ferguson, we can't also like throw away like what Fergie did for us as well, because I think a lot of fans forget that like he's the one that kept us going. You see the players that he had on the field sometimes, and he'll go in and win prems.
you should never
Like
have won that Prem in 2013. As well.
With Tom Cleverley and
yeah.
Them players should never have
But-
won that Prem.
But you look at it now today, and from the managers that have come in and out, the players that have come in and out, I'm not me personally, I'm not upset by it now. At first 5 years, first 5 seasons, I was like, fuck, like this is bad, this is terrible, like, and I was getting upset every single game, like us for not winning because, like you said, we're spoiled as United fans, especially people from days before, like years ago, right? We were so used to winning something, no matter what it was. We would always win something. We would win these big games, and now we don't have that.
I'm gonna say we should not be upset at all. In fact, I don't think we should be happy, but I think we should be enlightened because we are under the effect of the cheerleader effect. You see, the cheerleader effect I'll explain to you is when there's a lot of girls, but not all the girls are necessarily pretty. But because they're next to other girls, you think that they're pretty. That is what we as Man United fans think we're good because we're Man United. It's not the same thing. You're not bad because of the area you're from. You're bad because of what you do. Do you know what I'm saying? None of these players are bad. None of them got no gangster to their name, bro. So we should actually be enlightened when we lose because this manager is giving us the truth. Ten Hag betrayed his ideals to make us happy. I'm not giving Ten Hag any leeway because some of the things he done were atrocities to football. Some more than some. But we're not going to get into Ten Hag. But Ronaldo, Anthony, but trust this manager is playing his style of football and showing that these players don't have work rate and they don't even necessarily have ability. Some of them don't even necessarily have ability. Some of them have massive holes in their game. And it's being exposed to the highest level. And we're going to see more of it. He said there'll be a storm. There'll be a lot of bad before there's a lot of good. Trust me. And I'm okay with that because it's a long plan. There will be, if it's a point where in season 3 or 2.5 where he's brought in players and things start going sour from there, then I'll put the blame on the manager's head. But I promise you now, everyone who puts on a Man United top, I'll blame you until the end of the season. I promise you.
I'm a big fan of Ruben Amorim, yeah? But I must ask the question. You got Man City next week. If you lose that game, that turns into 3 defeats in his first 5 Premier League games. I've got a good friend that's also called DB, and this comes from him, yeah? He said to me, he's like, boy, like, I can't lie, I'm a results man. So having 3 defeats in 5, he's like
yeah,
I hear that.
It's true, yeah, but you got to face the reality where our players are just not. I think City it's a game we can win considering City's like form lately at the same time. But as DB said and what Amorim said as well about the storm's coming, man. We got City next, Tottenham. There's games.
It's here, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it's here. Yeah, it's like Bournemouth. We got Newcastle, Liverpool, Arsenal again. It's a bumpy road, man, ahead of us. But at the same time, I think Amorim needs to stick to his guns. I think that's most important. I think he needs to keep playing the way he's playing because if you change up like Ten Hag did, you're going to go back to that same old habits. The players are going to go back to that same old habits.
They'll run you over.
They need to understand the players. I think right now, the outside noise, it needs to be blocked out. It needs to be blocked out. You forget about if we lose that game. I'm a results man as well, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, we can't expect results for these players. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Like as a football fan, you can look at the team now and say they're not good enough, right? Like I said with Ten Hag, like he just kept going back to trying to win the games and not applying his own sort of ideas.
With no good performances.
And no good performances.
No, go on, bro.
Yeah, go.
Couldn't even do it for CAF, man.
Oh, that's not even. Hey, I'm ending the show. I'm ending the show because it's about to get darker. It's about to get darker. We're ending the show. Thank you very much for tuning into the Bench Views podcast. To the right of me,
TV Nico,
and in front of me,
Tottenham Joe, man. All right, Jeff, don't run from work. Don't avoid work. Win, lose or draw, we're here, brother. We're here.
Win, lose or draw.
Have a good evening, people.
I've been DB. And yeah, go and tell them.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please.
Yeah, I'm useless. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much.
Amen.